feel like I can never get this on without tearing it.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't give.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to Unusually Horrid's live Halloween party. I've been streaming to the wrong. Ah! Happy Halloween, you guys. That's your trick for the evening. I tricked you into all following my dead ASMR channel. Anyway, welcome back, our guest star here. You can come back and sit in the chair you were actually in. Miss Princess Bubblegum. Okay, so I know some of you did get the link. I knew something was gonna go wrong tonight.
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
We went live perfectly on time to my ASMR channel that I haven't posted on in 3 years. So we're here now. We're live. Welcome.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it's a half hour, almost 45 minutes late, but really we weren't late. I was just in a different frickin' planet.
Hey, that sounds like something I would do though. It's like, hey, I'm not late, but when I got here, I didn't have. I had to go back to my house.
No, that's literally, yeah. Anyway, we've been trying to make this gingerbread house for a while, honestly.
And we talked about spooky stuff that Nikki's been talking about on her channel.
Yeah, we were talking about, I mean, I don't know if you want to go over everything.
I'll give you the clip notes. My house was like haunted for a minute.
Just one.
Yeah.
Just 1 minute.
Just 1 minute.
If you've been watching all month, you heard my story about the footsteps in my best friend's house. Well, that's her. So she can give you some perspective on what that was like.
And I'll say it again. I'm not familiar or comfortable with like sitting in front of cameras. So if I'm being weird as heck, sorry.
We're good. We're good. Nobody expects perfection. We're 45 minutes late.
It's all right, girl. It's all right.
But we weren't late. We were just on the wrong channel.
It's all right. It's all right.
But yeah, so I already kind of talked about it, but what was it like for you to be in a house where you weren't necessarily alone?
You're right. We did already touch on that a little bit, but yeah, it's not really scary unless you don't know what it is. Like spookums in nature. If you know where they're coming from, or like even if the answer is supposed to be supernatural, like I definitely think it was my grandma. That's not scary. What's scary is like the dude who lived there before you. Stranger spookums.
I was literally just about to be like, oh, Tyler Holland lived there before you.
Every time. Every single time.
My elementary school best friend, Tyler, lived in the house that she lived in before her, and I'm like, it's the best friend house. I'll never let her forget it, but
Roll
yeah.
my eyes into orbit.
It's just like one of those things where it's like,
Looks
it's
like a little witch hat.
It does.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I'm gonna do them all in black now. I was gonna do alternating green, but I don't want green.
Then I'll steal the green. Instead of jack-o'-lanterns for our spooky house, we're gonna have mints. A mint?
I'm doing really good not covering my face.
I tried so hard to find orange frosting at Walmart. Nothing. Oh, again, something I had said earlier. The entire city that I live in was out of black and orange streamers and balloons. So I got these orange balloons out of a variety pack from the Dollar Tree. The green ones were all on the outside, so I thought there were way more than there were. Yeah, I got 3.
Well, it's not a party without streamers.
I know, there's no streamers. There was no streamers. But yeah. So
what direction are we taking this?
Whatever direction you want to go in. You can decorate the gingerbread people if you want.
Oh, should we do a little skeleton people?
Yeah, where's the
Let's
white?
see if I have the capacity to
Do that?
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
So, what was I just saying? Oh yeah, like you said, it's wasn't as scary for you living in that sort of situation because it's like you said,
familiar.
It's familiar. Whereas like this situation that we're in here, I don't know who lived here before me. I mean, like, I technically saw them for like 2 seconds when we toured this place. But obviously, since I saw them breathing, I'm assuming they're not the ones haunting this place.
That ain't it, sis.
So, and like, obviously, I'm not gonna like track down the landlord and be like, is my house haunted? Because she probably doesn't know.
Or care.
Or care.
Yeah.
Or care.
I mean, nothing personal, just like.
She's like, okay, you think the house is haunted. You're
Sure.
cuckoo bananas.
Sure. So rent.
So rent. How are we gonna do this? There's 4 people here, 3 alive, 1 dead. How are we splitting this?
Yeah. Negotiate.
Look, literally, the first week that my husband and I lived here, my roommate wasn't here. If you've seen my haunted apartment video, you've already heard this, but my roommate wasn't here the first week that we lived here. And that entire week, our bedroom door and our closet door would just like open whenever. Just whenever. No. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. No, this is the other icing, but I appreciate it.
No, it's not. That looks like that.
Well, then it's a cap and not a lid because it does not screw back.
What's the difference between a cap and a lid? Someone Google that.
No.
Put in the comments below what the difference between a cap and a lid
Don't
is.
do that. I do that.
No, do it. I want to know.
How about this? Here's a better thing for you viewers.
Do it.
You ever-
Comment.
You ever
I need to
Google
know.
stuff just because, like, someone said something and you decided it just wasn't right enough, and you're like, oh, well, let me tell you why you're wrong. Like,
no, but I.
Is dancing a sport? And someone's like, nah. And you're like, well, why don't I just Google what sport means for you so that we can have an intelligent conversation?
Like when people try to argue that band is a sport,
I
I would argue yes.
I was about to say, I wouldn't say it's not.
No, I would argue 100% that band is a sport. If the technical directors could just maybe stop.
What do they do?
Anyway. Yeah, I don't even remember what we were talking about. Band being a sport. Oh, looking up things.
Yeah,
I don't care. Tell me in the comments what the difference between a cap
I don't
is.
care.
I mean, I care about what you have to say, but I want to know.
In the sense that
Somebody did? Who? Was it James? I bet it was James. No? Who? Oh, my sister? Which one? Leah? Hi, Leah.
hey, you can talk
No, you
when you're
can't.
being talked to. You can.
I've already acknowledged that there's technical directors. You're allowed to speak. Anyway.
the red queen of hearts over here will bite your head off.
Well, she said cap snap and lid screw.
You know what? I will accept that.
Well, this cap won't snap back because we already fucking broke it. Heck.
Heckin' broke it.
I'm sorry. I
It's
work in
good.
a machine
You're
shop.
good.
I just swear a lot, okay?
I'm not monetized. It doesn't matter.
Well, shit.
I can say fuck, shit, cock, damn. As long as I
Whoa.
censor it in the edited version, who cares?
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
What were you saying before?
I don't know. Once upon a time, I lived in a haunted apartment. Once upon a time, she lived in a haunted house.
Yeah, and if you want to see more, then check out Nikki's ASMR channel.
Don't even.
Or don't.
If you want to know more, check out the 2 videos I've made about it and ignore the fact that I have a dead ASMR channel. If I bring it back to life, you will know.
What does that mean? That was
Necromancy for a channel. It means I have been wanting to get back into ASMR, but I don't have the right quality of equipment at this point to make quality ASMR.
I will say this is significantly more difficult than I anticipated. With,
His eyes! I love it!
they're a little angry.
They're
Hang on.
massive! Bug-eyed boy!
It's a skeleton man,
A skeleton man.
and he's gonna have little dots for teeth.
I'm picking out some ghost sprinkles here to put in the trim. Anyway, so you were starting to tell the story about my out-of-body experience from your perspective
Oh, yeah, it was.
when we realized our great mistake.
You're right. I'm gonna put this little guy right here, though.
Okay.
I know that's not how skeletons look. I didn't draw the lines, okay? The ice bag broke, okay?
Use your imagination. It's Halloween.
He's a skeleton dressed as a ghost. He's wearing a sheet.
Perfect. I love it.
I'm a creative bitch. The story. Okay, so Hang on, this guy's gonna be a murder victim, yeah?
Okay. We don't have any Not where I thought you were going with this. Please give a detailed review of this Walmart gingerbread man.
Not good.
From 1 to 10.
Not good, not good.
I knew as soon as you took
It
that
tastes
bite.
like a dog biscuit.
Oh my gosh. Why would you eat
Now
that?
he's a zombo.
Now
Put
he's a
some
zombo.
green on that bitch.
Put some green on that bitch. Put some green on that bitch. Oh, too much green.
Me and Nikki went to school together. That's the beginning of this story. Excellent storyteller. A+, 10 out of 10.
Oh, totally.
She was telling me that she had experienced sleep paralysis, and she was telling me all the fine little details about it. Like,
How it felt like I was being beamed up to space.
yeah, and how, like, she could tell what time it was, and how she could tell that her movie was on that she had put up Clueless.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching Clueless.
She doesn't watch my videos, and she knows all the details of this story, therefore it's true.
I really don't, I'm sorry.
No, you did, because you knew that it was Oh, no.
No, I mean, like, I don't watch your videos.
I don't care.
I mean to. I just haven't gotten around to it. Okay? I'm a bad friend.
You work a full-time
Don't be like
job
me.
and have a child. I don't
Yeah.
expect that from you.
I do have those things. You're watching Clueless. You can tell that Clueless is still on the TV because sleep paralysis. Your mind is awake, but your body isn't, kind of a thing. If you're not familiar with it and you want to be scared, look into it. If you don't want to be scared, just take my word for it. It sucks.
Yeah.
And sometimes people have conditions that make it happen more frequently, but it can happen to anyone.
The weird thing about this was, though, it didn't feel like sleep paralysis.
Nikki gets it often.
I do. I've got it really regularly since 7th grade. I remember not knowing how to describe it to my doctor. I was like, because your body feels like it's tingling, and like tingling in my brain was like vibrating, and then I'm like, oh, is it like a seizure? I was in 7th grade, okay, and I'm also stupid, so it's fine. And
But like pins and needles.
yeah, I never knew how to describe it to a doctor, so I never talked about it until I like saw some wacky, spooky documentary that was like, oh, this thing, is it sleep paralysis or is it demons?
I keep losing sprinkles. We're just gonna go with it.
I don't care.
I'm grabbing the big boys.
And this experience was not like sleep paralysis. I was very aware of my body. You can't move.
And the time of morning.
Yeah,
Which I believe you said is 3.
it was 3 a.m.
3 a.m. So
Yeah.
the reason that is particularly concerning is because she's just telling me how spooky it was without any like prior context to other things going on. Just like, like, hey, this spooky shit happened last night. And I was like, oh, that's kind of a bummer. But we hang out all the time. So after we got home from school, I went over to her house and we're just hanging out. And her sister comes through the door and is like, yo, you know what's really spooky? We're like, what? She's like, all the like frogs were super loud last night and they all stopped at the same time, like at exactly 3 a.m.
And we were like, oop.
Yeah, which was super weird to have the context of seeing like Nikki's reaction, knowing that she didn't know that prior and having all the information.
Yeah.
Weird. It was weird to have all of the context and go, oh, well,
Oh.
I would like to leave now. Can I go home?
Goodbye.
I would like to go home. Preferably immediately.
Well, you lived pretty close, so it wasn't that far of a drive.
Yeah, it's like a minute.
Like
That's
literally.
my favorite. I hate long drives.
I hate driving.
I know.
That's why no one ever sees me. I hate driving.
But yeah, no. Nikki and I have encountered our fair share of spooky shit. And what's kind of funny is every time we're looking for it, we don't find it. But
That is true. One of my technical
These are
directors was part of the story, but I don't know if he really remembers it. So we did drama in high school, all 3 of us, and I don't know. You were not in the
all
show.
big sprinkles, you slut.
No, I didn't. There's like 8. It's a big bag for sprinkles. Anyway, I don't think she was in this show, but we were doing Up the Down Staircase.
I was not.
And
I was only in one show.
we were sitting in the audience, and our director was on stage giving us notes. And my roommate was sitting behind me, like in the row behind me, and like a couple chairs over. And I mean, like, we're really good friends, so it wasn't that like uncommon for him to just be like, oh hey, blah blah blah, random whatever. And like I was the lead in the show, so I like actually had to set an example for people and like listen and shut up for once in my life, which honestly is really hard for me. So we're like doing notes or whatever, and I felt like somebody's head next to mine, like they were like about to be like, oh hey.
Oh, I hate that. Don't do that.
Right? So I turn around and yell at my roommate, who was the only person who would have been able to be behind me doing that. And he's like totally back in the chair, like totally watching the director, act like paying attention, taking notes, whatever. And I'm like, whose head was right next to mine there for a second? So not that long after this situation, during the same play, we were in line waiting to get our microphones. And like I said, I was the lead in this play, so like I kind of just let everybody else get their mics before me because they actually had like, it's been so long since I've done drama, I don't even remember the word for it, but not cues, where you needed to be, places. I don't remember, it's been so long since I've done drama. Anyway, I let the rest of the cast get into their positions first because wherever we were lined up was really close to where I needed to be as soon as we started. So I'm the last person in line, and one of my friends, Sarah, was like in front of me getting her mic or whatever, and all of a sudden, 2 hands just pushed me straight on the back into Sarah.
I remember that.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm sorry, Sarah. And we both turned around, and there was like nobody behind me. I was like, somebody pushed me into you, but there's nobody there. So then I think this was actually during Princess and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog?
We never did Princess and the
Once
Frog.
Upon a Mattress.
Thank you. I was a stage manager. I don't need to know the name.
I was in Once Upon a Mattress.
When we were doing that one of our crew girls who always did crew, no, this must not have been for that one because she was the lead in that one. Then this was still up then on staircase then. Then all of these ghosty things only happened during this play. There's an interesting detail about that. Okay, so then it must have been during this play because the crew girl, she almost always was in crew, and she actually did audition for
I'm using this as a brush.
Once Upon a Mattress.
What are we talking about?
We'll get there.
Well, I don't know what we're talking about, so I can't help you.
Lauren.
Oh!
She was the lead in Once Upon a Mattress, so she wouldn't have been up in the catwalk for that play.
No.
So it must have been up and down staircase. There was this ladder backstage that this girl could climb like a nobody's business. And
Like a speeder.
Like a speeder, literally. Like, she had those catwalks on lock, okay? That was her domain. And it's like the last night of the show, and she just straight up falls off the ladder. Just drops, just falls. Just falls right off the ladder onto the floor. She sprained her wrist and stuff, and I remember my friend Max and I talking about it, and she's like, I swear I felt somebody touch my hands.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Nope.
That was like the weirdest.
I've been playing too many scary games lately, Nikki.
It's so weird because she knew those ladders and catwalks better than anybody else. And
Eyeballs.
of anybody to just like not be in control of themselves going up that ladder, like it wouldn't have been her.
I feel like I'm not in character if I'm not eating candy, so
Fair enough.
I'm just
So,
doing my job.
but yeah, so that's some spooky stories from high school. Oh, I was going to tell you, I think the reason that there were so many weird things that happened during that play, if you ever look up the script, they literally say Macbeth in that play like 3 times on stage. So 3 times on stage times every single time that we rehearsed,
Yeah.
like something weird was going to go on.
Very spookums.
Very spookums. Anyway,
Okay.
I think our little gingerbread
I think this
house
was the best
here
we could
is done. So I think it's time for us to move on to our next little group of trick-or-treaters here.
Yeah. Have you ever just trick-or-treated at someone's house and they invite you in and they make you make a gingerbread house and hold you hostage so you can talk about scary stories?
They didn't see the trick-or-treat part unless they were on my ASMR channel.
Well, I was just asking a hypothetical question. You know.
Yes.
You
Okay.
waiting or waiting?
You can stay here.
Okay.
I'm actually just getting up to...
I will tidy.
This is a mess.
It's fine. Go ahead.
We're good.
Drop them. Okay.
I really shouldn't have done that because we're about to carve pumpkins. It's gonna get messy in here. Okay, I had some newspapers I set aside.
Yeah.
So entertain the masses while I find those.
God.
I'm kidding. I'll be
No
right back.
pressure.
No pressure. Oh, it sounds like we
Oh,
have our
my
next
God.
group of trick-or-treaters.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you in a minute. Oh God, don't. No. Ta-da.
This reminds me.
Ta-da.
This reminds me of those evil eye things from Don't Starve.
Thank you. I did a great job.
You did a great job. Let's see our new trick-or-treater. Ding dong, happy Halloween. Where's the other trick-or-treater? Trick-or-treat. Oh, I see you have some pumpkins for us. It would be great if you could bring those in.
What an excellent cue.
Thanks, I tried.
Looks like you've been doing this for a minute.
Only 1 minute.
Sorry, I got distracted. I was eating the candy.
Candy.
My real subject.
Is it okay to eat your subjects?
If they're delicious.
If they're delicious.
Cut that out. No, I'm just kidding, obviously.
Yeah, because I'm so capable of that.
Cut.
Cut.
Don't eat your subject.
I have all the newspapers put out for this. Where did it go?
Lots of candies were harmed in the making of this.
All the candy was harmed in the making of this. Okay, I'm gonna set this gingerbread house somewhere safer.
I am going to take this wig off so that it doesn't get pumpkin guts in it. But it was very fun to have pink hair for a minute.
Enjoy this brief intermission while I sing to you. I'm just kidding. Nobody wants that.
What?
Not you, me.
Oh, that hurt.
I said not. I know. Don't be hurt. Okay, so we've got some big boys here today to carve. Could you, what? And welcome our new special guest. You can have a seat right here for now. Hello, this is my lovely husband, Thor. He's the one who has to put up with my psychoticness most of the time. Do you have the contacts in? Oh, he had black contacts in earlier, and I didn't even want to look at him. It was too weird. It was way too weird.
scary.
It was very scary. I was like, that's not what my husband looks like. Anyway, we're going to get into some pumpkin carving here. If you want to go grab
These are huge.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know.
What was your plan?
You should have seen the other one. We had 4.
Do you want to go grab the pumpkin carving kit really
You
quick?
have 4. There's some.
Yeah, we did have 4.
No,
and one of
Okay,
them.
hang on. Let's.
Oh, technically we do have 4. Technically.
What on earth?
We saw this at Knudsen Farm and we had to get it.
That's a little obscene.
That's why we got it.
Oh Lord, I can't. No, no's go.
Okay, I'm gonna put some paper down while he rummages for some
Cutting
pumpkin
tools.
carving tools.
Remember my life hack? Do you want to try it? No. Because
What?
scooping the guts out of these bad boys is going to take an awful long time, homegirl.
Yeah, I know, but we would need the extension cord. It's not gonna work out. Oh, this tattoo is gonna be totally wrecked by the end. Anyway, I hope you guys appreciate here.
How
On the
many
body.
fake tattoos do you have on?
I don't know if you can see my thighs. I'm gonna stand on this chair, but the pumpkins might be in the way. Anyway, if you can see my thighs, I did the Harley tattoos, and then I have this one, and then one of those. And yeah, I'm never doing that again. If I ever do Harley again, she's getting these, and that's it. We were almost late for my live on, my other channel, because it took me almost a half hour to put these stupid tattoos on.
I'm sorry.
I'm forever triggered.
Forever. Eden.
You can carve this one. I want the square pumpkin.
Ooh, I get the pretty one?
I wanted to do a Minecraft pumpkin,
Oh,
so I
that's
got a
fun.
square one.
What is the coolest pumpkin
Which one
you
do I
ever did do?
Probably my Rebel Alliance pumpkin.
I did a Spider-Man face once, and I did the whole pumpkin 360. It was very cool.
Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna do that, but have fun.
I'll be very proud of you.
Mary Kate, will you grab that?
Don't.
MK, will you grab that?
Do not molest the pumpkin.
Good lord. We got a bowl here for our pumpkin goods.
Ooh.
Let's jump into it.
Oh, I'm terrified. Okay.
What are you terrified of? It's a pumpkin.
I'm an accident-prone woman.
And I'm what, a duck? Okay, so we're gonna try and carve these like massive pumpkins.
Oh god.
I'm gonna grab some more knives here for a second.
Oh god. Oh god. This is not gonna go well.
Here's some.
This is a huge pumpkin.
Yeah, we get big pumpkins every year.
Are these spooner pumpkins?
Nope.
Can you confirm
Yep.
pumpkins?
Yeah, Knudsen and Firm, they did their first like fall this year.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was nothing.
Knudsen, depends on who you ask.
I'm a child. I can't do this.
What? Have you ever carved a
No,
pumpkin?
no. I can. I just am. I'm still laughing at Thor's pumpkin.
I'm still laughing at the fact that we were streaming to the wrong channel for an hour.
Were you laughing?
Yeah!
Super fun.
Super fun. I think it's funny now.
It was very scary.
They all thought I was going to kill everybody in the whole house, and I thought about it. I'm still thinking about it.
I might have done fucked up.
How'd you guys both get... See, and this is where I was like, how are you going to carve that? You should just paint a face on it. He's like, no, I'm going to carve it.
You might be crying hard.
Your pry bar?
Well, that's a break.
Do you have a crowbar in your car?
Oh, actually, it might be over there.
I don't know.
I
if
can't.
It is.
I can't.
What can't you do?
No, I'm capable. I'm just laughing.
This is pretty fun.
I'm an adult. Keep hitting my hand on the stem.
I definitely bent that like right in half.
I'm super in Thor's way right now.
Yeah, I don't know. He's looking for like a pry bar. We've had to do that before to get these giant pumpkins open because they're pretty thick. They're thick boys. I want to do a creeper face. Is that so boring? I know that's.
No, it's fun.
I've been playing Minecraft a lot lately. I opened it as a joke, and then I've been playing like every night for the past like week and a half.
Did your stem just say nope?
Yeah, but I want it to stay.
Then just don't nope it all the way.
That's what I'm gonna do.
What?
What?
Nothing. I'm a rube. Don't listen to me. Do not perceive me.
So, Thor, MK asked what our favorite pumpkins were that we ever carved. What is your favorite pumpkin that you ever did?
Oh, I don't do anything special. I just do a basic.
Jack-o'-lantern.
He does a good face. Did you just open that with pliers?
Amazing.
I've never been more attracted to you.
Oh god. Should I leave? Help.
When your husband rips open a pumpkin
Help.
with brute force.
I need
Okay,
a dog.
that was handy. That freaking worked. Speaking of handy. Mary Cat.
I'm sorry. That's what I've been laughing at this whole time.
Dang. The maturity level on these people.
Oh my god, you knew what you were signing up for.
True, true.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Put some clothes on. I'll think a little more clean.
I could take more off.
Wrong tube.
Not monetized. Everything's
Oh, sorry, this isn't OnlyFans.
Whoa! You're supposed to warn me.
I thought that was a towel, and I literally
Not
almost just
OnlyFans
like
at all.
all over your gloves. I'm gonna go grab a thing of paper towels. I will be right
I'm
back.
gonna go grab the will to live.
I'm gonna go grab the
Right
will
by the
to
gourd.
George. What? Oh man. Or your pumpkin is just, it's everything.
Well, hold on. Should I just put a black bar right here?
Yes!
Sorry.
Yes, you probably should.
That is too funny. It literally, I can't even describe it.
Are you giving him a vasectomy?
Is that the best?
You gotta get it all out of there.
He's never having kids.
Oh
Just-
my
Just
god.
for the boys on the channel.
Woo! That was for Josh and Josh only.
What?
And James,
What'd you do?
his friend.
Oh, James and his friend. He was flexing.
Oh,
I'm like putting way too
I'm
much
sure
effort.
someone will enjoy that.
I did.
Oh, I keep I'm sorry.
Who are you apologizing
To
to?
pumpkin!
It's your job to stab it! You're carving it!
I know, but I missed.
Oh.
There's a little stab wound. This is probably gonna fall through. It's been a minute. Please don't judge me.
No judgment.
Also, I buy big boy tools when I do this.
There's
not a
like
big
an
boy
actual
tool.
knife right there.
This was
Oh.
the deluxe kit, I'll have you know.
I'll have you know.
First of all, that. Secondly, deluxe doesn't mean shit.
That doesn't mean anything. Well, Mary Kate, we do have pliers if you need them.
Bitch, I might.
Okay, let's get to scoping.
Cut.
You almost. Wow! Congratulations, you done it.
I've been attacked.
We're all done.
Do you not like the smell?
Oh, I actually did a good job.
You good?
Cornbread, you alright?
My technical director is currently passing away. We will have a zombie soon.
Oh. Stab myself in the titty with a pumpkin.
Does anyone else ever, when they're carving a pumpkin, like really focusing on like flattening the area you're about to carve so you don't have to stab it so much?
What are you talking about?
Like thinning out the side you're gonna carve.
Oh. Yeah.
I love carving pumpkins.
I like pumpkin seeds.
You like pumpkin snacks?
Seeds.
Seeds. Oh, that is a pumpkin snack. I wasn't totally wrong.
You're right. Good lord. I carve a pumpkin like a bitch. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
Like all dainty and shit.
How dare you carve a pumpkin the way you carve a pumpkin?
There'll be a test later.
There will not be a test later.
You have to pass it to be able to leave my
I
house.
don't appreciate that joke.
Oh, thank you. That was much easier.
What's a good spooky modern thing to talk about?
What's
What's the scariest text message someone can send you casually?
We need to
for
talk.
Trump 2020.
Yes.
Both. We need to talk is like the scariest text
We need to
message
talk.
in human history.
Wait, you know what's worse? We need to talk, but not right now.
No! You're right. Nope, you win. Hands down. You're right. That is worse.
It is.
We need to talk, but not right now.
But not right now.
I have at least given you the we need to talk whenever you wake up.
Yeah, but then you wake up and you go, oh no, and then you call and let
Exactly.
Do you carve a notch into your pumpkin because you're smarter than me? Because I'm a little offended.
Girl, that's how you make sure it doesn't fall through. You gotta get the.
I'm an idiot. Why didn't I do that?
Is this your first time?
Shut. Maybe. Be gentle.
Be gentle. Ah!
Sorry. Can I have a Scooby Doo?
Yeah.
Poor favor.
Here you go.
Thanks. I'm gonna take my rings off. I'm now married to this pumpkin.
Oh, Josh is gonna be pissed.
Nah. No, he really hates pumpkins.
Wait, really?
I don't think he hates actual like pumpkins, but like
he
he
doesn't
won't
like
eat
pumpkin
it.
spice.
Yeah, if something smells like pumpkin, he won't eat it.
Interesting.
It's not a vibe.
If something smells like pumpkin, I'll eat it immediately.
Are you still guts carving, Thor?
No, I'm
I'm
done.
gonna take this bin from you.
Oops. Oh, it's hot in here. Whew. If I take off any more clothes, though.
If I take off any more clothes, I'll be wearing work clothes because I don't have any other clothes.
Do we need to go shopping?
No, it costs money.
Do we need to go thrifting? That costs less money.
Maybe. I'm straight up wearing an A t-shirt over this.
Nice.
Yeah, like the V-neck t-shirts.
Okay, let's grab some of this.
Oh, watch. Haha.
Oh, yeah. Don't want that covered in pumpkin nuts.
Not particularly.
I just realized I have no idea where any, like, candles for this are, so we're just gonna put some scented candles in these bad boys, make the neighborhood smell amazing.
Yeah, let me set this aside. Okay. Where'd the scoop go? What drugs am I on? Here it is.
I have no idea.
Why didn't I share any? Oh, classic.
I'm trying to think of something modern and spooky we can talk about. I'm like trying to think of any conspiracy theories.
favorite scary movie?
My favorite scary movie is The Blair Witch Project.
I know that.
Because it scares me every single time I watch it. And I don't understand why people think that movie is dumb. Because it's scary.
Some people ain't into found footage.
I mean, I get if it makes you puke, but like, it's not dumb.
Yeah, really.
Maybe by like today's standards, but I feel like people that weren't like, not that I was like alive and kicking when that movie came on. I was like alive.
I remember this taking a lot longer as a child.
Carving a pumpkin?
Yeah.
It takes like 8 minutes.
It doesn't really take that long.
No.
I remember it being like a whole.
Thor, are you
ordeal.
done? I love it! He's cute!
I'm so glad that you did something family friendly with that little. With the...
I didn't see that! Oh, that. Can you guys see that on camera?
I think that's what he was checking.
There's a little face! I love it! Oh my gosh.
You could have gone so many directions with that, Thor. I'm so proud of you. Honestly, because I don't think I would have had the strength to do something family friendly with that.
I told him he had to since we have so many kids in our neighborhood.
Oh yeah, these are going outside!
Yeah.
But it would have been so funny. I would have kept it inside just for the lulls.
I would put it outside just for the.
You're gonna leave the poor guy out in the cold?
Just for the lesson? What
little-
lesson is
The
that?
little pumpkin old
Your
shrink.
neighbors are pervs?
It's an important lesson.
It's like a keep outside.
Keep outside my penis pumpkin. Didn't I tell you explicitly? You were like, what can I carve on there? And I was like, I don't know, just like
It's not a
not a
penis.
penis.
Yeah! You did. Oh my god, you did. You definitely did. That's funny.
Okay, MK, what's your favorite scary movie?
I like thriller-y scary movies. I like movies where you try to figure out what the ghost's deal is.
Mood?
The one that comes to mind for me is Gothica, but I don't really watch a lot of scary movies, and I don't really know if that constitutes a scary movie or a thriller.
I feel like I'd have to say, though, that it is your favorite because I even remember in high school you talking up that
I
movie.
like that movie. It's a good classic scary movie.
I don't think when I watched it, I was in the right setting, so it didn't really do much for me, but, I mean, it's been years. I'm due for a rewatch.
I was quite fond of As Above, So Below.
That one was so good.
That's one I revisit frequently. I like the dumb, like, there's evil in this house. Let's exorcise the evil.
Like Paranormal Activity and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like that. But
I'll never forget watching Paranormal Activity 3 with you in the theater.
I like that for the garbage that it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
oh no. Wardrobe malfunction. We're keeping over here. I should have been LSP. That would have been so much more fun.
Next year.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, this one's like way easier. Here, use this.
Yeah, thanks. We're getting an upgrade.
Now, that's an upgrade. So, are you done?
Hang on. I don't want to get my...
If you're
My
done,
princess
go ahead and
caramel
put a candle in your pumpkin and put it outside.
We have candles somewhere?
There's a candle on top of the fridge, the coconut amber candle.
Wing it, my guy.
Oh, the lighter. Do you have another lighter? Okay, good, because the
If
lighter I was going to
pumpkin
use
goes on
is
my
on the, it's propping the surface up.
Well, that's probably.
Okay, I am going to cut off the screen here for a little second to rinse my hands before I start carving the face.
Yeah. Wow, Thor, you really banged that out fast. Shut up.
Brought to you today by Pumpkin.
Pumpkin and Pumpkin. They started a law firm.
It wasn't fast. It was in just the right amount of time.
Exactly the way it's supposed to be. Okay, my pumpkin's still a little gutsy, but we're going to work with it. There, Pumpkin. It's a little bit. This just always feels so inappropriate. I just feel like I'm just absolutely ravaging this one.
That's kind of the whole point. Shout out to my Aunt Tina for these lovely towels she got me for my wedding present. They match my bathroom so perfectly.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Time to carve the best creeper face I can into
What
this.
should I do?
I thought you were doing a pirate one.
Yeah, but
Oh, no?
here's the thing. I'm a perfectionist.
Oh, yeah, no. Good.
That's gonna take a long time. And you've said before, in fact, one of the reasons she invited me to do this is because sometimes when I do crafts, I do them for a long time. And they're a great thing to do in the background while someone's talking. I do them for a long time. Everyone will be done in 45 minutes. Okay, we ready to do the next thing? No, MK's still doing it.
Her bachelorette.
Sorry.
Oh, it sounds like we have another trick-or-treater.
Oh, look at that. I'll stay here.
Let's
Well,
go greet them.
Batman.
Look at all these pumpkin guts. Mmm. Yummy. Wow, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween,
Come on in.
Unusually Horrid blog, etc.,
Etc., etc.
Not an ASMR channel.
Definitely not an ASMR channel.
Looks like you guys have been busy.
Oh, the busiest.
Oh, man. Oh.
Bear with me as I try to get my camera back up here.
I would be fair with you. We're human.
Shut up.
No, you.
What? With the scissors, baby?
It's just that I'm not looking at what I'm doing. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so welcome our new special guest, my roommate Conrad.
Hey, everybody.
We have been friends for a very long time, and he used to live in a very spooky house
A very scary house.
in the middle of the woods. Do you want to maybe lift your mask up so we can understand you better?
Sure, I can do some of that.
That looks super creepy because we can't see your eyes. Spook us away, would you?
So, no, it's crazy. Look at
This is great.
Look at
He
this.
has a face. Perfect.
Him do have face.
I live in a very secluded, very large house surrounded by trees on top of a hill. So, just imagine all the movies about the cabin in the
Can you
woods.
pull up a picture of a creeper for me?
The kind of with the haunted house on top of a hill with trees, dark at night, even when the moon's out. These are very tall trees, so naturally a lot of scary stuff would happen.
It's like there's like dark, and then there's dark at Conrad's parents' house.
Yes.
Yeah.
It gets very dark and very quiet
Thanks.
because there's no one else around, and it was very common for me to be just home alone with the dog.
What a sweet dog.
Rusty.
Good old Rusty.
Good old Rusty.
I cannot pick a side to carve on this flippin' pumpkin.
And
Okay.
so, so one night I'm home alone, and I can't remember what exactly I was doing, but I was going from upstairs downstairs, and I crossed in front of there's just this massive window right at the front of the house.
Oh, yeah.
Into this the kind of front yard. It's a very large yard. And I just see two glowing dots, like right in front of the window. And it was so scary. I even fell down. And that's when the deer hopped off and ran away.
I would have
Just
dumped my diet.
glowing
I mean,
eyes
if you've
and,
ever,
and
like-
horns.
right. Ooh, if you've ever come up on a deer in the middle of the road and stuff, you know their eyes glow. That would be so creepy.
And what was really crazy, these deer, they weren't afraid to get very close to the house. So it wasn't more than like 10 feet away from the window.
Bruh.
Just enough for like kind of like inside glow.
Hi, we'd like to take a minute to tell you all about our Lord and Savior, dear Lord.
Dear Lord.
Who's man?
And so yeah, I got in the habit of course turning on all the lights. And there's been plenty of times where I get a call and it's like, oh hey, don't forget the garbage has to go out tonight. So I'm like, great.
Surprise!
Let me just do that.
And we have this very long unlit driveway on top of the hill, surrounded by trees.
There's
et cetera, et
nothing
cetera.
worse than leaving game night.
Oh my god, I was always super upset that you didn't have any lights. I was like, this is
And we
someone's
all
gonna kill me.
so his driveway too kind of goes like then the cul-de-sac. So his house is like up this super long driveway. Then there's like a couple other houses, but because his driveway's so long, his house is way secluded.
Yeah.
So we have to walk all that way back to go to our cars that are out in the cul-de-sac. It's so dark.
The energy of when you turn off the light in a room and then you have to go across that room, and that feeling that something is right behind you chasing you,
But like for a half mile.
but for a half mile. Imagine that feeling for everything around this house.
No, for real though, because whenever we were in your backyard
And then
in your
outside-
hot
Because
tub,
it's heavily wooded as well.
yeah.
Right? Yeah, there was a really nice hot tub, and so you'd be sitting there and just have this feeling like you're being watched. Something just on the tree line.
No, but it always felt like that.
Yeah. But then, so I'd go out when I'm going out taking out the garbage. I'm like, yes, this is perfect. It was probably Friday the 13th
Time to
too.
die.
And
I've missed
there were owls hooting, and I heard something in the woods breaking tree branches,
Oh my god.
and
Nope.
I've kind of developed this just ability. I can go places in the dark now because nothing is as secluding, as dark, as
That makes
lonely,
sense as to why you make fun of me for turning the lights on to walk up the stairs.
right?
I can't see in the dark.
Oh, I'll go to the bathroom in the dark.
That's terrifying.
I can't do that anymore because phasmophobia.
I'll turn off all the lights in the house and just be like, this is nice. I like this.
I know, because my lamp is off all the time, and I'm like, it's spooky. I have to turn my lamp on.
And so of course, here I am.
Scared boy.
Here I am walking this probably like an eighth of a mile, if of this driveway, carrying pulling these garbage bins that are just growling as they go across the pavement. Just that growling of
Yep.
the plastic wheels, and you hear you hear owls hooting in the distance, and
Basically,
breaking
the
limbs
opening of
and-
any horror movie ever.
opening of any horror movie. That is this house.
No, for
An
real.
opening of a horror movie without
Yes.
like just before the camera cuts away.
No, for real. Literally, that is the energy.
And
Can I get a vibe check?
of course, there's also when my dad installed garage door openers, remote controlled door openers. So I'd be sitting quietly. I was still really big into reading, so it's just dead silent. All of a sudden, the garage door would start opening. Yeah. But then I think the scariest thing that ever happened in the dead of the night by myself. I was upstairs in my room watching probably YouTube. No, I was watching Machinima. If anyone remembers
God.
Machinima.
That's an anime, isn't it?
No.
It's a platform.
So for people that don't know,
Uh-oh.
Machinima is people like basically create TV inside of video games, shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like so very popular. People would take like Halo and have two Spartans like nodding up and down, and then they'd put in voices, and so no, it's two Spartans and they run a restaurant, something like
Okay.
that.
Guess
And
what I'm doing?
but then I go downstairs to feed the dog, eat some food. So the dog's downstairs with me, and then I watch some TV down there. And then finally, I'm like, I'm going to go back upstairs. I'd forgotten what I was doing. And the dog, very, very excited, he runs up the stairs ahead of me and into my room. And when he gets in there, I hear this voice audibly and clear say, "Hey, you're not supposed to be here." And my heart stops. But then I hear another voice. "What do you mean? I'm here to return the flag." And that's what I remember. I left the Machina videos on like play the next episode, and so it was just just the moment
Auto-playing?
autoplay, and so the moment my dog goes into the room, that's when that voice line happened.
I remember we were at Jamie's, another friend of ours, one night, and we had been up all night, like telling spooky stories. And sometimes this kid here, you can get real theatrical. And he was telling this story, and I was like, the whole time, and he gets to the hey, you're not supposed to be here, and I'm like, what? As soon as you said that, I knew what story it was, and I was like, oh yeah, you scared me so bad the first time you told me that story.
It was absolutely terrifying. Just
for
that
real.
feeling of someone is there now.
Yeah.
Freaking bats. I love
You
Halloween.
did bats?
I did a bat.
Oh,
I did a bat.
I'm gonna.
Here, I can turn it around.
I'm trying.
We'll get your reaction.
Wow.
It's kind of awful because I totally freehanded it.
I freehand. Well, kind of. I looked
Pumpkin
at a picture, but
I looked at no photos. I'm very proud. He's
Here's
a little
my
chonker.
creeper.
He's a thick boy. Oh, he needs legs. No! Don't look.
Where?
Don't look.
You can't really. Mine's hard to see.
What do you need?
Unlook.
What do you need?
There's a creeper here. I don't
I
know.
can see it.
Creeper. Creeper.
See?
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna put a candle in this.
Mine doesn't have any nubs.
Yes.
No, he needs little nubs.
I need to find a candle for this.
Little nubbins.
At one point in my life, there were candles all over this house, but
Oh, we have a bunch of tea lights in the garage.
And then the Fire Nation attacked.
oh, I know there's at least 8,000 tea lights in our garage, but I don't want to go in there.
Are you chicken?
I got
Oh,
locked
she's
in there
hard.
once. I never want to go in the garage again.
I think
You
everyone's
know
been
what?
in the
That's
garage so
fair.
far.
No, I haven't been locked in the
Oh,
garage.
not yet.
I haven't been locked in
We've
the garage.
all been locked out of the house at least
all
once.
been locked out of the apartment
While home alone.
while home alone.
Look at those nubby little legs.
You guys, though, I can't climb. I have no upper body strength. They both just jumped through our bedroom window and it was fine. I had to go get the neighbor
They're
to jump through the window and save
bedroom
me.
Window.
And thank fucking God, I had just cleaned my bedroom. But this guy goes up and climbs our fence and everything, gets into my bedroom, and PewDiePie is just blasting. I'm like,
PewDiePie's blasting, and then this was either right after April Fools or maybe like a month or two after that. And I have a mask collection, and I just hung up several masks all throughout the house. I have like 16 masks, a lot like this one.
I'm so used to them
And-
now. I didn't even think about that.
Right,
Freaking
and so our
Yes.
neighbor climbs up into their bedroom, sees PewDiePie, and is like, "Oh, she's a little weird." Goes out into the hallway, is greeted by
Masks.
this hanging on the wall. Turn one way, there's another mask with this.
They
big
It's
literally-
dragon.
everywhere. Ooh.
At the time, they were all coming down the hallway.
Yes.
So he literally, and they lead to the door. We have a devil mask right above our doorway, which
There's a
you
devil
probably
mask.
saw when I got our trick-or-treaters. And so yeah, like this guy, our neighbor, comes in, PewDiePie's blasting on the big screen. Then he walks out and there's just like Venetian masks everywhere. And now he doesn't make eye contact with me. So keep your keys on you. If you're going in the garage, make sure it's unlocked. And
All the neighborhood kids.
make
seem to
sure
love
you're
us.
just wear pants.
Wear pants.
Just wear pants.
Wear pants.
I was
It's a
wearing
good
pants when
policy.
I got locked out, but like my psychotic memory that likes to put me through trauma, even though it doesn't need to be there, is just like constantly whenever I play that memory, it's just like, but what if you hadn't been wearing pants? And then I'm like, what if? Girl, you were wearing pants. Why do you care?
Just
Why?
all those nightmares of going to school, no pants.
No pants. No. Not school.
How many
Not school.
dreams have you had not wearing pants?
Not school ever. McDonald's was my
McDonald's.
first job. I would have dreams that I would just show up like butt naked.
So those are your first workplace nightmare?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh God, workplace nightmares.
Workplace nightmares.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
You want like workplace nightmares?
I still have nightmares about the last salon that I worked at, and I quit months ago, and I still have nightmares about that place.
See, I've had a lot of scary dreams. I've had a lot of scary nightmares. I've had a lot of work nightmares.
I hate this topic.
Come
I really do.
on, you don't want to share work nightmares?
No.
No?
No,
You know what? I'm a pass.
You'll pass?
I have plenty. It's fine.
Mine involve murder.
Oh yeah, no. I've
That's one time I had a dream that I was at Fred Meyer and I worked in the deli. And back in the deli, you have like these 3 huge metal sinks. And in this dream, like everyone was totally chill and just acknowledged that I brought my rabbit to work every day and he hung out in the 3rd sink. And it was totally normal. And then electronics stole him to be their mascot. And then deli and electronics got an award. That was probably the coolest work dream I ever had.
coolest work dream.
Very cool.
Like I had a couple of when I was a grocery store freight stalker. Nightmares, work nightmares.
What's the one?
Oh, no, I can't use this candle.
Can't use that candle.
Continue your story. I'm right here.
Witchy things.
And this was really weird.
It's okay. I have my can of candles.
It was a little spooky. But like
I tried to start a business once.
The
Oh yeah.
general manager of this grocery store was
Why is this
large,
taped shut?
stocky man. And you need a knife?
Maybe.
You need a knife.
At one point, I had a
Wait.
business plan to start a candle company using recycled cannabis jars, and they were called After Canna Candles.
After can of candles.
But then my salon life got way too out of hand, and I couldn't do it anymore.
So I have this general manager who was really
Gingerbread
tall,
smell.
really stocky, and this work nightmare. For some reason, I was the only just general shelf stalker there, and there was nothing but leads. And then all the leads are like, you have to stock the store all by yourself tonight. Do it now, but don't let the general find you. And I'm like, why not? And they all look down this long aisle, and there's this large, stocky.
Give me a minute. Ooh, what smell is that? Ooh.
Nikki is distracted.
Apparently, I made a batch of melon candles.
Watermelon. This large, stocky, hooded figure like drifts out of my eyesight, and so then the nightmare is just me, just chucking things on the shelves, and while this like hooded figure is stalking the aisles.
That's so creepy. Oh, I had the weirdest dream the other night. I've been having like real bad nightmares because I'm going on vacation and I get stressed out over traveling. I'm like totally excited to be there. Getting on the plane and being on the plane there makes me absolutely terrified. And it's like a fear of the unknown because you can't control what the plane is doing. I literally had a dream this week that I was standing in the middle of a parking lot in the middle of the night, like a store parking lot. And I couldn't see anything like other than like what was like right in front of me. But it was like this endless parking lot. And I like knew that there were bad people like in like the blackness, but I couldn't see any of them. And I was like, I can't like move out of this light or they'll get me. And I'm like, oh, somebody's feeling very afraid of the unknown right now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway,
I'm just making it so we can see.
we're good. But here's my creeper. But yeah, what time is it?
Time for you to get a watch.
Probably
It is 8:30.
8:30.
8:30.
Okay, so while we've been streaming here for about an hour, plus, you know, a half hour on
ASMR.
UHB ASMR, which is Unusually Horrid blog ASMR, but that channel is dead. Anyway.
Dead.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching us tonight. I hope you guys have had a fun little Halloween party. I had fun. I know I was a little bit whenever we found out we were streaming to the wrong channel, but as soon as it was fixed, like, I don't care. It's done. It's over.
We got it.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had a safe Halloween. Thank you so much to my technical directors here.
You are quite welcome.
And thank you to my guest star. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good life. Happy Halloween. Unusually Horrid out. Okay, bye.
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 Just awkwardly look at each other.
No, so
Is it
good.
on? Is it over? Is it over? Is it over? Is it over?